I'm just trying to give an even and fair playing field where people can see what's actually happening and then make.
You want to know what the even and fair playing field is? The people trying to cancel Filian for this shit, they're schizo. Uh, Yeah. Company cuts ties with Filian after interactions with problematic VTubers. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Besides being a dumb, Filian's an amazing person. You feel me? No, I'm kidding. She's actually pretty smart. Maybe. No, she ain't. But Filian's an extremely entertaining person. On this stream, I don't know how you find if someone finds her problematic, quote unquote, for interacting with quote unquote problematic VTubers. Um, you know, I don't remember her ever, reacting to like interacting with any of them. But hey, we'll get into this video. I'm curious who is problematic. I'm curious about all that, so let's get into it.
So today we're going to be looking at a very messy situation involving the popular VTuber Filian. Now, she's been canceled many times in the past, but this one is very unique where she was let go by one of her major producers over her collaboration with several Russian VTubers. Now, of course, this is going to get into some topics that are very serious like the Ukraine and Russia war, but
Do not tell me one of the Russian VTubers are smugalana. Do not tell me right now. I swear I'm gonna lose my mind if that is good.
everything I've seen so far regarding this situation and the related posts, I see a lot of misinformation. And I'm not here to be the arbiter of truth. I'm not here to tell you how you should or shouldn't think about this situation. But the problem is, I think a lot
It's okay. I got that for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm
of
kidding.
the people supporting the decision of the producer are doing so not only on, at best, guilt by association, but that guilt by association is based on layers upon layers upon layers of misinformation that is instantly debunkable. So let's get right into it.
Yeah, but like people don't care. They hear something like drama worthy and they be like, "Oh, this person did that. Oh, cool, cool, cool." I mean, that's one of the reasons why they try to cancel Markiplier. So
My goal here is to give you context and you can make your own decision. Now, we begin with the VTuber Awards. This is something that is hosted by Filian. This is a very big event, and it has two major producers, okay? It has Mythic Talent and We Play Studios. And yesterday, We Play Studios came out with this statement in a vague sense, clearly cutting ties with Filian for her association with Russian VTubers. So let's read the statement. As a company deeply rooted in Ukraine, We Play Studios has consistently shown a pro-Ukrainian position. Since February of 2022, we have terminated all collaborations with individuals and entities from the Russian Federation and the Republic of Belarus. We remain committed to working with partners who share and respect these values. Unfortunately, recent developments have prompted us to reevaluate our involvement in one particular project. We Play Studios is discontinuing its work with the VTuber Awards and will no longer be involved in its production. This decision follows action taken by the event's host and founder, unnamed but it's clearly Filian, cooperation with the Russian community, which is not aligned with our values and position.
imagine that. Because of you being friends with someone that is Russian, that has nothing to do with anything with the Russian government. Oh, we're literally cutting ties with you. I'm sorry. We can't be affiliated with you anymore. We have to cut ties with you because of a certain ethnicity. You know how crazy that is? Isn't that racist? Am I crazy for saying that's racist? Like, am I for thinking this way? Is that insane?
Despite this, the VTuber Awards show represents a unique and ambitious initiative with the entertainment industry, and we are proud of the creative and technical contributions our team has made over the past 2 years. We are grateful to the companies and collaborators who partnered with us throughout the process.
That's just true. That's crazy. That how you like this as a company, dude? Because of people saying, "Oh, the actual person that owns it, oh, they have ties with VTubers that have really nothing to do with the Russian government, but because they're Russian themselves, you just can't you can't be with them. You can't affiliate with them. Holy crap! That wow, yeah, okay.
Now, There's a lot to unpack there, obviously. And again, if a Ukrainian company doesn't want to associate with some sort of a Russian company or something like that, I think people understand that. But this is, based on the wording, at best cutting ties with Filian for collaborating with Russian Vtubers. And due to the vagueness of this post, a lot of people are filling in the gaps themselves, and it's leading to a lot of tension. Now, here's some of the more popular quotes of this post. It was because Filian did a collab with a Russian Vtuber. Just because they are Russian, that doesn't mean they agree with what's going on in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Here's a reply saying, I must have missed the part where Filian donated millions of dollars to the Russian war efforts and became Putin's top gal. Here's another one from
Nah, dude. Honestly, I think we might be wrong. I think We Play Studios might have a point here. You know, like We Play Studios just are based and they just know what's going on behind the scenes, behind all the Russian VTubers, behind everything. You know, they just know. They just know about those people and they know they're bad, and that's why them affiliating with Filian is also just is also just bad. Yeah, for sure.
He says, stunning and brave with this meme article. This is not a real article. He clearly made this because it's written by Sukabiats. We salute you. Ukrainian soldier delivers heartfelt thank you to We Play Studios for denouncing VTuber award show. In quotes, we've been hoping for an order to withdraw from the front lines, but seeing We Play withdraw from the VTuber awards comes a close second. Here's another one with...
I don't know how people hate on smugalana. I don't know who this person is whatsoever, so I can't say anything about them. But smugalana in the video just seems pretty nice, pretty unproblematic. I don't understand. So
second. Here's another one with a lot of support, about 6,000 likes, saying, I'm sorry, I was very unthoughtful of me to be born in Russia.
Next time, have a better spawn point. Just have a better spawn point, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? Okay, you gotta jump off a cliff, okay? And once you resurrect and reincarnate, okay, hopefully you have a better spawn point. And if you don't, you just gotta do it again and again and again until you have a better spawn point. Truly insane. Yeah. And honestly, these are the same people that also hate just on white people for no reason. So not only can you not be Russian, you can't be right either. So just keep having spawn points until you're Asian or black, and then you're chilling. Okay.
Myself.
It's insane.
Become a better person. I'll choose a place to be born more mindfully next time.
Yeah.
To not disturb people with my nationality. Discrimination by nationality is all right when you do that right. And of course, we really have a very divisive narrative. I think overall, a lot of people are not happy with this decision. They have their concerns about it and what kind of a precedent it sets. But there's this other side that is in rampant support of it. And I understand some of the points being made, but a lot of the people are supporting this decision based on layers upon layers of misinformation.
I don't understand any of the points based on what I've seen so far. This is bullshit. But we're about to see.
What they're trying to do is say this. At best, they're using guilt by association to say that Filian actively worked with Russian VTubers who are problematic, and this collaboration somehow would end up with We Play Studios directly funding these Russian VTubers who would then, through their taxes, benefit the Russian military, which would then harm Ukrainians.
Type of sketch or shit? What type of skit? What did I just hear, bro? No, dude. Okay.
And of course, all of this hinges upon things that I think are pretty easily dispellable.
Yeah. Now, especially because, okay, I don't know who the other woman was with that fake article, but I'm pretty sure smugalana said she was based in the U.S. So, you know, there's that too.
Narrative I've seen posted many times, probably 100 different times on different posts. This person says, for those who want proof,
I might be wrong,
Filian collaborates with a streamer who works in the Russian defense, which she herself says. Now, there's a lot, again, that has to be fully accurate for this to make any sense. So, Filian has to knowingly collaborate with a streamer who works in the Russian defense. Now, this is the proof they provide, of course, untranslated clips, but I will find this. I was able to find this, and you have a comment, again, untranslated. So what they're referring to here is a interaction, a series of interactions, not collaborations, interactions that happened between Filian and this Russian VTuber named Kamish. And what
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I had no idea how the hell to pronounce that.
they're showing in that clip that they linked is this right here, where at, I believe, the 3-minute mark or so in Russian, they say that they work for the Russian defense. And of course, that is something that they're using as kind of the main pillar to condemn Filian. But the problem is they're coming out here in boldface saying they collaborated. And I will show you that at best, there's only been a planned possible collaboration, and that Filian likely never knew that this person worked for the Russian defense. In fact, the first interaction happened a couple weeks before that clip where she was doing a collab stream with Layna, and at one point, Kamish raided Filian, and Filian clearly did not know who this person was.
I'm getting raided. Oh, frick. Kamish! Hello, what up, Kamish? Yo! Wait, so who is this, Chad?
Dude, I love her voice. Oh my gosh.
Russia?
Sorry.
Dude! I keep getting raided by Russian Vtubers. That's so sick. Hi! Kamish! Can you teach me Russian sometime? I want to learn more than Privyet and Sikobliat.
So she knew literally nothing. Literally nothing about this streamer. Literally nothing about Russian. Like, about anything Russian. Oh, they collaborated even though it was one interaction. By the way, on stream that, you know, the Kamish has raided Filian, and they literally don't know each other whatsoever. Yeah. No trust. They collab. They collab together, like, for real. They're like bonded, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Also, layna is an amazing streamer as well.
This is the first interaction and what many people are calling a completed collaboration between the two, where Filian knew about this person's profession. But we just saw she clearly had never interacted or even seen this Russian VTuber before. And even after reading with the chat said, oh, this is a Russian VTuber. You should teach me Russian sometime. It's clear based on that moment, Filian thought this was just another Russian VTuber, and she wanted to possibly
be
have
friends
some sort of a collab in the future where she could learn Russian. Nothing about any political statements, nothing about the background of this individual. It was just that bare bones.
Now, honestly, we should all blame Filian, guys. Like, why isn't Filian just omniscient? Like, let's be real. Like, what? No. Like, this guy's just wrong. Like, come on now. I didn't think about it before, but honestly, the Twitter people are just right, to be honest.
And of course, they keep trying. They keep trying to find other instances and proof of this collaboration that still is never...
To work with a killer? Since when? When was the person a killer? When was the Russian VTuber a killer?
Where that same poster links this saying, proof of desire to work with a killer. They're now calling this person a killer, and that Filian is trying to collaborate with that person.
Holy crap.
Some people spam Russian? Okay, chat, what if you're Russian? Be honest. Where are my Russian viewers at? For the Russian viewers, I have an announcement for you guys. I am in contact now with 2 Russian VTubers. Trixie Vox and X Kamish. Whenever. I am attempting to organize a collab. Now, one of them speaks no English, so I do not
Oh my god.
know how it's gonna work. The other one, I am going to
love
find out if he speaks English. That's right, chat. Me and the Russian VTubers are gonna be raiding B, and I'm gonna scope him with my op. So yes, I'm going to learn Russian. I haven't told them a date yet, chat, but I want to try and do it next Wednesday.
So here we are at that point a few weeks later after the first interaction. Now they're talking about a collaboration where, again, they might learn some Russian from this VTuber and have some sort of a collaboration. Now, of course, this is their proof. This is the slam dunk that somehow this is proof that Filian knew this person worked for the Russian defense, and that somehow collaborating with them would also force WePlay Studios to give this person money that would then go to the tax system, that would then go to the Russian military, that would then cause Ukrainians harm. It's a bit of a stretch. And also when you start looking at everything, the surrounding circumstances, the proof that's going around that this person exclaimed they work for the Russian defense comes from this video. And of course, YouTube no longer provides a direct date, so you have to use systems like this. And you can see the upload date, June 19th, okay? A few weeks after the first interaction. And
wait, you can't see the dates on videos anymore? Wait, what? Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Seemingly a few days before the second collaboration discussion. And to give even more proof, I found another version of this clip, the same source material here, that was uploaded. And if you check out the system again, same date, June 19th. So it seems like that original stream was around June 19th. Now you look at the second video that we looked at where Filian announces again a potential collab with Kamish. That was uploaded on June 15th. So 4 days prior. In fact,
the fact that Filian can't see into the future and the fact that she doesn't know all languages, though, is kind of a problem, though, to be honest. She should have just known that being with I'm trying to say this. I'm trying to say this without laughing because of how so much bullshit it is. They should have, just known that just to not interact with any Russian VTuber, that wasn't smugalana or whatever, for real. And honestly, the fact that she's interacting with Russian VTubers is a problem. Holy fuck! How are these people so retarded? Holy crap, that's insane.
If you go to the actual stream source, and if you don't know this with Twitch, if you hover over a stream, it will show you the date it was made, which was June 14th. So based on everything we've seen, these people are trying to say that based on the public clip, Filian should have known or already knew that this person worked with the Russian defense. But that clip came 5 days after the stream where she announced her further intentions to collaborate with this VTuber.
And you know what's the funny part too? A lot of these people are probably so delusional, but so confident in their delusion. Like, I wish, oh my gosh, like, if I was this confident, bro, oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, that would be insane. I would rule the world at that point. Okay.
So the timeline's not adding up, and basically their entire narrative depends on the timeline adding up, and it doesn't. And again, if you want to make your own sort of judgments here based on whatever you find compelling, that's your decision, that's your opinion. But the people are, like we've seen, are spreading these crazy narratives that did not happen. There was no collaboration. There was only intent to collaborate, and that came after clips that were released where this person said they work for the Russian defense, that they're also assuming that Filian must have seen.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay, but you gotta understand, Rev, it happened in their minds. See, what you don't understand is as long as it happens in their minds, it's okay. As long as it happens in their dreams, it actually happened, and that person deserves to be canceled. You know what I'm saying? It's like your girlfriend, right? If you have a girlfriend, you cheated on her in her dreams, and she's mad at you. It's the same thing. You feel me? It's great. It's amazing. Yeah, it's the same type of logic.
then somehow it ties into the statement
Except it's even
made
crazier.
by WePlay Studios. And the problem with their statement is it's very vague. Now, I think based on context and kind of what I know about the parties involved, I think it's very clear they're talking about Filian, and they're likely talking about the collaboration intention with Kamish. But there's also another example people are looking at, and it's a collaboration they did with Smugalana, who is Russian, but also an American. And
Yeah, I
this
was right.
the same
Okay,
with
so she literally lives in America. Yeah.
another
Okay.
Russian VTuber that was posted about 2 months ago. This is the only other thing that I could find, but it seems like this non-political stream with people who are not in any way associated with the Russian government probably wasn't the one that caused this, and it seems like it's much more on the Kamish intended collab and those interactions. But that's really what we're dealing with here. And the amount of misinformation I've seen on this is crazy. Again, I've said this a million times. People will think I'm forcing someone to think a certain way about this. I'm just trying to give an even and fair playing field where people can see what's actually happening and then make.
You want to know what the even and fair playing field is? The people trying to cancel Filian for this shit, they're schizo. Yeah. Yeah.
An informed opinion based on that. People are trying to make statements about events that never happened. People are making connections that aren't there. And they're saying things that are complete misrepresentations of what's actually occurring. And also, they're trying to screw up the timeline of events to make Filian look guilty of whatever perceived wrong that they're trying to invoke. But for now, that's going to do it for this very messy situation. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Hey, what's up, guys?
But no, Rev makes great videos. Yeah, tell me what you guys think about this too. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the people that think about Filian being wrong and allying with Russian governments, maybe those people are actually right, even though it happened in their dreams. Maybe me and Rev are wrong. Maybe everyone that thinks on our side, well, our side, quote unquote. I hate the word sides, but I guess that's the right word. Like maybe we're just wrong. Maybe the people trying to cancel them are just the best, and we just don't understand enough as they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyways, tell me what you thought about this video. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to Rev and subscribe to me if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you. Bye bye.